If you want the tea, come get it seriously. Talking about your favorite web series.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
And welcome to Seriously Podcast, where we recap the hottest web series out here and really break down each episode and share our questions, comments, and concerns.
Yes, make sure you guys are checking us out at seriouslypodcast.com and following us on all social platforms at seriouslypodcast.com. You can also catch the episodes on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher.
Yes, and today we're continuing our Tough Love recaps. And today we got a very special guest with us in the building. We have the Uber Bay, if you will, Travis Cure.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I forgot to add Groupon Bay, too. I'm Groupon Bay.
Oh, yeah, Groupon Bay, Uber Bay, all the bays.
That's important.
The EBT card bag. We'll see in this episode.
Let's leave that for later.
Jeez.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm cold.
Yeah.
But I'm good. Yeah, this is different from Atlanta weather, man.
Oh, Atlanta, right?
Is this your first time here?
No, this is my third time here.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. But every time I come, it's like it's colder. So, I'm like, geez.
You need to come in the summer.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to check it out this summer.
Yeah,
check
New
it
York
out.
There's some
City
good things
summer.
about the summer, so we're going to see.
Yeah.
It's different.
We're going to see. Jeez.
Okay, so with every guest, the first question we ask is, what was the very first web series you ever watched?
The very first web series I ever watched. Actually, Tough Love was actually the very first web series I ever watched. Yeah, because a lot of, I'm not a real internet person, so, I don't really do too much on that. If it ain't on Netflix and nothing like that, I'm just like, I'm kind of like, what's going on? Where can I see it? And, when I found out that you can even watch web series on YouTube, I was like, wow. So when I heard about this, and I actually found out about this one when they asked me to audition for it, I'm like, I auditioned for it.
Oh, wow.
I auditioned for it. Then when I found out what it was and, that people knew about it, I'm like, well, this is bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I'm like, dang, not only have I not heard of it, but then, seeing what it was doing on YouTube, I'm like, man, I done came on to something. Yeah, so I was like, let's.
Web series are the new wave.
They
Can't
really
be sleeping on them.
And look, the crazy part about it now too, because I also heard about the Av. I don't know if y'all.
We did that show.
That one too. I heard about that one, but I have yet to check that one out because this one had me so wrapped up.
Yeah.
And then now, when I actually do spend time on YouTube, now you start seeing so many. I'm like,
there's a lot.
I mean, like ridiculous amount. So, I'm looking forward to checking out a couple other ones. I actually got a couple auditions for other ones too. They were interested. So we gonna see. Because if it ain't like it ain't on that level. I'm like,
I know.
I don't know.
Standards.
You see what I'm saying? Like we elevate. We don't go backwards.
What was it about the audition process? Like, how was the audition process?
Well, like I said, I live in Atlanta, so my audition was over via video. So I auditioned via video, and then I asked what was my character, what was I gonna be doing.
Right.
And they told me, and I said, well, that's interesting. Let's do it. So I did it. They liked it. I came up here probably maybe a month. I think maybe a month after I had auditioned, and it was like straight business. Like as soon as they sent me the script, which was like the size of a dictionary.
Oh my God.
So when I got it, I'm like, man, this is the script. He was like, yeah, but that's not all you. So I'm like, okay. So I went and pulled out my little section, and I said, okay, well that's a little bit better. It was a little bit lighter.
Work with it.
Right. I said I can work with this. Especially in the month time. We said, when you come up here, we're filming your whole everything.
Yeah, they go nonstop.
Yeah.
We're filming your whole everything, and you coming up 4 days. 4 days the second you get here, we're working
Everything.
So I read the script, I learned it. We came up here, like soon as I was off the plane, boom, I was there. It was that.
Wow.
And I actually thought that last time when I came, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to go to Times Square, do some work. Yeah, I'm like, okay.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. So I'm gonna go do a little shopping, get here when I'm done off a set. Man, we was on set all night, and like I said, I love my craft, so I didn't mind. But I was, my other mind was like, damn, you was supposed to go get some shoes. You ain't getting no shoes. Not today. You better order them. You ain't getting no shoes.
Oh my goodness. So do you relate to your character, Dre?
In a sense, yeah. I'm a little bit more rugged than Dre. Me, just my everyday person. I'm a little bit more rugged, and I don't play the sax. So
Okay. That was a question one of our Instagram
asked?
users
A lot of people
asked.
wanted to
Yeah.
know.
they
Does
wanted
he
to
really
know.
play the
Nah, I
sax?
had no idea. And the crazy thing was when I did find out about the sax, I was like, I went to a gentleman. I said, you know what? How long would it take me to learn how to play it? Because I have this character role coming up. He plays the sax. So I was wondering maybe I can get a little, crash course. So when I do get on there, I can maybe do a little something. He was like, this is exactly how he said it. Oh man, the saxophone, yeah, man, it take you about 10 years. I was like,
Wow.
I said, I don't even have that kind of time. I'm thinking
have
of
3 days.
You know what I'm saying? I literally have like 3 days. So there was nothing I could do in 3 days. He was like, there is nothing you can do with
So you
this
can look at
instrument
the sax?
in 3 days. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my God.
like I was like, yo, really? He was like, yeah, man. And he's like, that's just like the beginning. Like, I'm still trying to get good with it. And he's been playing it for 10 years. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
so I don't know. I don't play the sax. Oh, no.
How do you feel about Groupons?
I don't feel no kind of way. I actually, I'm thankful for Groupon.
Yeah.
And the crazy part when I started seeing these some of these comments and things, and I'm looking, I would always ask them, like when I see somebody, I would always ask them, like, what's the issue? Because the issue is
got big mad. He said, what happened? What's the
Groupon is in
problem?
place for you to save.
Yeah.
Right? So why are you
help you
being
out.
mad if I'm especially if I'm paying for it?
Right.
What does it matter how I pay for it? And then another guy said, you know what, too? It's not about how you pay for it. It's about how you did it.
Yeah.
So he was like, you didn't have
Yeah.
to hand it to him like that. And I said, well, me as a person, I wouldn't have handed it to him like that.
Right.
They wanted Dre to hand him that like
Yeah,
that.
it
They
was the
wanted,
delivery.
They
It was
wanted
so, like,
to create the
awkward.
controversy. Yes, they wanted to create the controversy. I say, so, I handed it to him like that in the film. I understand that. But me as a person in real life, you'll never see that.
discreet,
I'll be
yeah.
like, and here you go, thank you. And that's
Right.
that. But then I'm like, outside of any of that, I don't see no issue with having a Groupon. Now the EBT thing, I don't see. No, there was nothing. I asked the same. Listen, I asked the same question when they premiered it at I can't think of the place, but up in Georgia. I don't know if you've seen that. And Mila was there.
yeah,
Me and
you and
Mila,
Mila.
we were there, and they interviewed us. And I asked. I was like, outside of this interview, I want to ask this question personally to the people in the room. What is the issue with Groupon and the EBT card? And the hands just started going up. And I'm like, okay,
Really?
yeah. And they were like, you know what? And that's when one guy said, well, there is no problem. The delivery, she didn't have to see, or the
Yeah.
people didn't have to see that. And I said, okay, I get that. But then the EBT card too. I'm like, what's the issue with that? Because this stuff is in place for us.
Yeah.
I'm utilizing it.
Did anybody say like they had an issue with it?
Nobody said it. They was just like, but then you go to social media and you see the comments, it's something different.
Oh, yeah.
But in
That
person,
YouTube
everybody want to
comments,
say,
they
well,
don't
I don't have a
play.
problem with it, or it's not an issue, yada yada yada. But you looking in your comments and you like, oh,
What
he
was some
shouldn't
of the issues? Like,
like one person was I had asked one person on there, actually. I'm not gonna put the name out of course,
Yeah.
but they was just like something you can use cash or something like that. There's nothing wrong with spending some money. And I said, well, there's nothing wrong with spending money. But even if I did have the money and I wanted to use the Groupon, I'm gonna use the Groupon.
Yeah. Save a
You know what I
couple
mean?
dollars.
Right. Save a couple dollars because if you use your money now, we might not be able to go again next time. So let me use
You
this
could
Groupon now.
cook a
and
meal
use the
at
cash.
home.
Right. So now you got 2 meals. Now I can take you out twice. I done saved on the first one.
Right.
Maybe we can go to the movies tonight or something like
Right.
that. We can actually hang out instead of me just taking you to dinner and taking you home. Now we can go to the movies. I done saved a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, but like I said, in person, nobody had a problem. But on social media, everybody think it's wrong. And they just like, oh, and they laughing, and I'm just like, well, I don't see the issue.
I don't see it.
Personally, I didn't see the issue.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a
the
problem with it
the
either.
issue is with Jordan
Yeah.
snooping through your stuff.
That's the
But
main issue. We're gonna get
We'll
there.
get
We're gonna
into
talk
that.
about it.
Nobody
We're gonna talk
addressed
about
that.
it.
We'll get into
Okay,
that.
all right, man.
So one of your names is Uber Bay.
Uber Bay,
Groupon Bay. What do you feel about that?
I love it.
You love it?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Hashtag. They
Do you
need to
see
have-
any
we need to
crazy
hashtag it.
memes or gifts
No,
since you've been introduced to the world as Uber Bay?
no, but I,
Comments.
my following has definitely went up, and I run into people now. And
Really?
they say, hey, are you the guy in Tough Love? And I was like, which guy you talking about? And they was like, the Uber driver. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And they was like, oh, hey.
For the longest
what's
time, I
up?
didn't even know your name. I was just like
Well,
Uber
Uber
Bay.
Uber Bay. Yeah, that's what they call me. Yep, Uber Bay.
That's
I was
me.
like, oh, his name is Dre. Right?
Uber Bay. And look, and then that particular episode, people would be like, well, I'll get in the Uber. Or I don't care if it broke down. I sit there.
Right.
Yeah, like, man, it was crazy. Like, the responses are, man. But I love it, though, Tune in. Like, I tell them, go, keep watching,
Yep.
you
Did you create like a backstory for Dre to help you better understand him?
You know what? I think I did, but it was, it was real short. Because like I said, I could relate to him a little bit, but me, my personal self, I'm a little bit more rugged, so it was just like, just cut that out.
Okay.
Take the ruggedness out. Take the,
yeah.
Dre likes a haircut. Maybe, every now and then I'll walk around without one. But Dre, he never does that. He's into the jazz world, so that whole soul thing. So he's real, laid back. Not a drinker. I decided not. Dre doesn't drink.
Okay.
And he likes to save money.
Yep.
Of course.
Frugal.
Frugal guy.
Well, he ain't frugal.
How would you describe him in one word?
Dre?
Yeah.
Autistic.
Okay.
Artistic.
I see that. I see that.
Artistic.
Sure. He is. All right, so let's get into episode 305 of Tough Love.
Lonely nights, mixed emotions, endless fights, rushing through these New York City lights. Tough love.
Okay, so we open up with Dre and Jordan loving on each other.
He said that.
Yes, he did.
Okay, let me cater to you.
He said, "Let me cater to you." Yes, he did. real sexy scene,
Real
though.
sensual session
Yes.
that they had here.
Yes. And then after they, do the little massaging, the love making and the massaging, he's like, do you want dessert? So he leaves to go get some ice cream. Mm-hmm. And then we see Jordan. She takes it upon herself to go looking through his mail.
She real comfy.
Snooping.
Super comfy.
She even let him leave the room all the way.
She really did it.
And this
like
was
the minute he turned around.
And it was the first time coming to my house.
Yes.
Right.
It wasn't even the second time. It was
She's
the very
comfy.
first time, I'm like, dang. And my whole thing with that, I'm just like, and what I would see a lot of people saying, if it's why I try to figure out the bad, if it's just good, just let it flow good.
Yeah.
You trying to figure out what's going on. Like, this can't
She's
be this
that
perfect.
type,
Like,
yeah.
just let it roll.
A lot of women are like that. When it's like too good to be true, it's like
She wants to
something's
know,
wrong.
are you worth it? That's how I feel.
Yeah,
like. She
that's
wants
true.
to find something bad about you.
Because
But
like
you don't
he's
go,
such a good
because
guy.
if you go looking, you're gonna find.
Yeah, of
course.
Most of the time.
She wants
but
to
I
be
mean,
right though. Like she wants to be like,
to be
I knew
right.
there was something wrong with
Right.
this dude.
So she snoops through his mail and she finds, first of all, she finds some bills and stuff.
She was really reading it.
Yeah, she was. She's like, okay, what's
legit
this?
reading.
What's this?
What does it say?
So does he pay his bills?
reading.
Let's
Right.
find out.
Does he pay his bills? Yes. And then she ends up finding a EBT like food stamp card, and
She got upset.
She got big mad,
So mad.
But she was just
She
like,
did.
really, like really.
And I'm
This
like,
broke
go get
kinda
some
look?
groceries. What is the problem?
Go get some groceries.
Right.
You're right.
Freaking Joseph
Put
be
some
eating your
groceries in your
groceries.
See
So
what I'm
tell
saying?
him,
That's
listen,
true.
let me borrow this car real
Come holler at
quick.
me. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Come holler at me.
I'm
I
sure
got
he
you
would have been like,
groceries.
yeah, babe, sure,
You
no
know?
problem.
You're
Nothing.
right.
She not thinking.
She not thinking
At all. She's not thinking at all.
She not looking at the
thinking.
bigger picture.
No,
Baby,
she's
this could
not.
benefit all of us.
It sure can.
This for us.
This is New York City. Groceries are hella expensive.
Right.
And she likes healthy snacks. So
True.
he can help.
True.
That's even more expensive.
Exactly.
You know, you buy that vegan life, boo. I got you. I got you.
Silly.
But the old Jordan would have been like, no, she would have got dressed real quick.
Yeah.
But she stayed.
She is feeling this guy, but
She
she just
is.
wants to believe that something is wrong with him.
Yeah. So he comes back with the
I agree
ice
with
cream.
that.
He
I
want her
agree.
to feed him. Like he ain't got a bowl.
And you know what? It's all like, every time you go on a date or something like that, your date's food is always better than yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want to
That's
get
the thing.
chicken.
Let me see that. I know we
You
got the
what I'm
same
saying?
thing,
Like,
but
we got the same thing, but yours look a little bit better.
Something about the way you eat
I don't know
it.
if it's the light hitting it from the top, that glaze on the top, same glaze I
Look a
got.
little
Your glaze
better.
look better. Let me try that.
So mind you, Jackson, he's still drunk at the train
Yeah.
station.
Terry saves him.
She found him, and she takes him, I guess, to her place to like sober him up.
No, they went to the train station.
She
Yeah,
say
they
she was
were.
gonna take him to her
No,
place.
she said she found him at the train station by her house.
That's it. She
Yeah.
just left him there.
No, I don't know. I really don't even know.
I'm assuming she took him to her place to get him like sober.
Maybe. Okay.
And Jason, he's having a business meeting, and one of his workers is is like, Elise is out here wilding out. Like, she tweeting, supporting the neo-Nazis marching. She retweeting the racist coolest monkey in the jungle meme. Like,
But it's like a state prison one.
yeah. So he like, call her up right now.
Get her on the line
Get her on
right
the
now.
line
Get on the line
right
ASAP.
now.
ASAP.
At least, no, she's bugging out.
Problematic.
Oh, yeah.
One word, problematic.
Yeah.
It says right in the bio, these thoughts are my own, so it shouldn't reflect negatively on my brand or yours.
Come on, Elise. You know that is not how this works. We see it every day with company owners and public figures. Your political views directly affect your brand, your audience, and your sales.
Well, it's not like I said the neo-Nazis have the right to lynch black people. I just tweeted that according to the First Amendment, they have the right to rally and march as they please.
They're spreading hate, and your tweets encourage them to continue doing so.
You bugging out here. Like, what are you doing?
Right, and you work for me.
And you work for
Right.
me, right? And she's
Not
like,
only
I
you
thought it was
making
funny.
yourself look bad, she's making my company look bad
Yes.
as well.
I was like, what's the joke, sis?
Yeah,
Where
where's
is
that?
the joke?
Show it to me.
Show me. I want to laugh.
Please.
Where's the joke?
Please show me.
Please. I want to laugh too. I like jokes.
Like I tell you what, you're not gonna have this job no more, but you can do whatever you want. You
Right.
just gotta do it here.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So you can go.
He's
you
like,
can go
play with
home.
your brand if you want to.
Right.
But
Play
you're not
with
gonna play
yours.
with mine.
Not with
Not
mine.
mine.
You gotta go.
AKA you're canceled. Bye.
Yeah. He was like, I'll reach out to my lawyers. Have a blessed day. Once you get hit with the have a blessed day,
Yeah.
that's it for you.
He
That's
hit
it.
it with the blessed day.
Have a blessed day.
Very tactful. So that have a blessed day means she couldn't come back.
No,
Yeah.
that was it. That's it.
The way she
Once
walked
you get
off
hit with
was
a have a
like-
blessed day,
You can't come back.
no, you can't come back from that. It's over for you.
You can't come back.
So Monica's out here looking for jobs, but
J.O.B.
she's not having no luck. Jobs out here
Girl, I could relate.
posting. Yes, I can relate right now. And then at this point, Darius calling again.
She's stressed because she don't need this on top of being unemployed. Like,
Right.
let it go.
Let it go.
Let
I
her
am
go.
So anxious about seeing what's gonna happen with that whole
I
situation.
know.
With him, and then with her, Darius, and then Darius coming, or if he comes, and then with the other. I'm so ready to see what's
Yeah,
does he say
but
to
have you
us?
seen? Did you see the finale of season 1? Because they
Yes,
ended up
yes.
fighting.
Season 2.
No, that was the bonus.
The bonus,
That was the
yeah,
bonus.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
No, I didn't catch the bonus.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't catch the
Oh.
bonus.
Ooh, spoiler
So they
alert.
did
Get
fight.
into that.
But I saw the fight. Now I saw the fight in
Oh, you did see-
the preview.
Yes,
I didn't know who
yes.
was fighting.
Okay, so
They
that
were
was
fighting.
them.
Darius in the.
Because Darius, I'm gonna tell you. You want to know? Spoiler.
I do. Yes, please.
Darius
Pause it.
proposed.
Can you
We're
pause
gonna pause right
yes,
here.
please. I need to know.
Darius ended up proposing to Monica.
While the boyfriend was there?
While he was
Yeah.
there.
At
but
the
they
art-
weren't official at this point.
At the art gallery.
At the
Yes.
art gallery.
Right.
Yes.
So Darius slid on one knee. He was like, Monica Lee, marry me. I love you.
She said, no, get
She
up.
said, no, get off of me.
You're embarrassing.
Right. So Jason peeped that and then he just charged at him, right?
Yes.
He was not having, so they ended up fighting and it was like this big scene. It was crazy. It was crazy.
We
So,
ain't seen Darius.
We ain't seen Darius since. We haven't. We have not. But some people, I thought
So
she was going to
he's
say
in-
yes for a second.
He's in
I
jail
did it.
now, still calling.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
though he knows
Months.
that she is with this
Yes.
other guy.
Yes.
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 So he just don't care.
He
No,
don't care.
but I don't know if he know that they're living together.
He might, yeah.
I don't
Maybe
think he know.
don't. But he needs to be focused on his child.
Yes.
I feel like he calls Monica a lot.
Yes.
Well,
Cole.
well,
Cole
her-
But he only
Wait.
asked like Quincy via Facebook, how's my baby
via
doing?
Facebook.
How about you call the baby mother
Right.
and
That's
ask?
so true. That's
Why
so
do you
true.
keep
Well, she-
going to Quincy?
She
But-
got her own thing.
Yeah,
going
but
on
Faith's
over
probably
there.
girlfriend probably blocked him
Right.
or
Probably.
Right.
like,
And
not
I'm
letting
thinking
her- not
like,
letting her talk to him.
Like she said, we good.
we good.
We-
We good.
We good. We don't need nothing.
Yep. So Jordan is talking to Alicia about Dre and
Mm-hmm.
the whole. She found the card and she don't know what to do. And at first Alicia laughed. She was like, "Even
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
she did. She
Like
did.
that's funny. Like what's funny about
What's
that?
the
I
joke?
don't know.
What's the joke?
Because you were broke last season.
Wouldn't that be
Remember
considered?
her company was.
Wouldn't that be considered shallow?
It is shallow.
Yeah.
It
That's-
is.
that's shallow,
It is.
bro.
bougie.
Of Jordan.
Jordan's bougie.
Yeah, she is.
Alicia, she's bugging for laughing because last season your company was on the line, so you couldn't afford groceries.
You got some
So I don't
nerve.
understand how you're over
You
here
got some
laughing
nerve.
at somebody
I did not
for
analyze
having
it like
free
that.
groceries.
I did not analyze it like that. You are right.
I
You
am
are
right.
She
Thank
was
you very
sleeping on the
much.
couch, too.
Huh?
Right? Wasn't
She was sleeping on that
Couch surfing over
So
there.
she
I
got
got a
some
place to
nerve.
stay. You know what I mean?
You got
and I
your
got
own
a, and I got a whip.
Talk about
You
it.
know what I'm
Let
saying?
them know what you
And
got.
you
on now.
hustling, yes.
Dre got a
Uber
whip
driver,
now. You
yes.
see what I'm
You
saying?
got
Dre
ideas
getting
for
to the money.
dates.
So just because I got the Groupon and the food stamp don't mean I don't have
Don't
You
no
got
care.
cash.
ideas for
You
dates.
know what I mean? You
He
see
ain't
what
on the
I'm saying?
couch. He ain't on the couch.
I'm taking the initiative.
Talk about
I'm gonna
it.
take you. I'm gonna come pick you up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But all in all, she does say, like, give him a chance. Like,
She
you're
did say
looking
that.
for
She did say
something.
that.
She
Yeah,
did.
She did.
No, don't cut him off. Maybe just, I don't know, ask him about it.
Yeah, and what would I say exactly? Oh, I know. Hey, Dre, I was rummaging through your belongings, and I realized you're receiving government assistance. Are times really that rough? The fuck?
I don't know, but you'll figure it out. Obviously, you like the guy. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken off of work today to hang out with him again. I don't like you.
Yeah, no, it's not, so he better make it worth my time.
But my thing is, like, she said, you should ask him about it. And I'm like, that's not her place to be
Because she
asking
shouldn't
him.
even been in his mail.
Yeah,
At
she was
all,
like, how
right.
would I even bring that up? I was looking through his stuff, and I'm about to ask him about his finances.
Right.
Like, no.
Or she could be like, let's go get groceries and see. Hold on.
Right.
Pay with the card.
Do you know how
Hey,
many people
what the
want
crazy
free
part is?
groceries?
Even if that happened, I don't think Dre would even hide it. He'd be like, "Yeah, we good. I got
Yeah.
it." He'll go to EBT card. You know. She's like,
Yeah.
I think he would. I think Dre would hand it to her like, "Well, I got an EBT card if you need some groceries."
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And she'll probably be like, EBT card?
Like, yeah, you do know what that is, right? You trying to get look, you trying to get these groceries or not? You see?
Silly
Oh
girl.
my gosh.
And I could drive you.
Yeah.
Yes. See, Jordan playing.
Jordan is playing because you obviously like this guy. You're taking off work to hang out with him.
Yeah, she took off work.
You always saying he better make it worth my time. You say that every single time you're about to go on a date with this guy. Obviously, you like this guy.
But then get on the date and find a problem.
Yeah. If you can't accept everything about him, then stop entertaining him.
Talk about it. All right.
It's that simple.
Check me. So Joseph's on the job interview, and he's like, whatever you need, I got you. I can scrub the floor, do the
Suit and
toilets.
tie out here.
Yes, he's ready. You okay? So Lay's like, this job has a lot of valuable merchandise, and we need somebody responsible. He's like, well, I got a criminal history. She said, oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, she went to that clipboard so
But
quick.
I wish I feel like he didn't have to say it right
Until
She
he
didn't ask.
mentioned. Yeah, but I mean, they were going to do a background check regardless and find that out.
I guess, yeah. And then we also see Joseph rapping on this job interview.
Yeah, his second job interview, he
sure
took
did.
it upon himself
At
to
that
rap.
office. Yeah.
Yo, Jane about to hire me. She about to put me on. About to give me this bread so I could pay off this loan. Give me a chance to feel like a real man. Jane is the shit. I'm her #1 fan.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So we already know he's
Well,
not
did
getting
she
the
ask?
job.
Did she ask him?
She said, I would love to hear your music one day.
He
Okay.
said,
Not
"What?"
Not
as
right
in
now.
right now.
He said,
Not
"Word?
as
Say
in
no
never.
more."
As in never. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I think she was just trying to be nice, and he went off
Well, he
script.
took it the wrong way.
He sure did.
No, he took it.
He thought that she was
He
a
took it
music
the wrong
exec.
He took it the
What are
wrong
you
way.
doing, sir?
This is not American Idol,
At all.
Joseph. So he just not having no luck out here.
No luck. Jordan, she goes on her date. I thought they were going to go work out because he was like,
Yeah.
she was like in a workout clothes and he wasn't. I was confused, but he ended up getting an artist to paint a portrait of her. And at first, Jordan's hesitant. She's like, I don't know what this is. You ain't talked to me about this.
Right?
I don't
She
like
thought
surprises.
it was some porno.
Right.
She said, what's this?
So he's like, I just want to capture the essence of your body.
Because I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Because a lot of the things we do I always just be like, be ready, get ready. I'm coming to get you.
Yeah,
So
you
she
don't
never
tell
really
her that.
knows what's going on.
Yeah.
She never really knows how to dress anything. I'm just like, yo, just come. We going somewhere.
Just comfortable.
Just be comfortable.
I like that about Dre though.
Yeah,
He's spontaneous.
he is.
Very spontaneous.
So he tells her, clothing is optional. And the artist is like, y'all ready? I'm like, sir, relax.
Calm down, sir.
All right, I already paid you. You already got your money.
Right.
So
Hold
give me a
up.
second.
So they have a Titanic moment.
Yes, I said
Very
yes,
ti-
Jack and
Come
Rose.
on.
Yes.
Come on, nah.
He's
I
playing the sax.
I almost want to play the music while it's playing.
Right.
The artist is painting. I'm like, this is a
Yes.
moment right here. This is a
Very-
moment.
Very Jack,
Very
and,
Jack and
Rose.
Rose.
She had the hand on the foot. Like,
You see? Come on, man. Yeah.
real cute.
Very Jack and Rose. I like that.
So So while Jordan's having like this beautiful day, her brother's out here struggling.
Yeah, right. So
Can't catch a break at all.
Can't catch a break.
So he goes back to his old ways and he goes and gets drugs.
Go to the trap house. Yep.
Trap house.
Because he feel like at this point he's like, all right,
Why?
what else I'm gonna do?
Why bother?
Right.
Nobody
I know
want me.
they hiring.
I know I can
They
always
not
get a
trying to
job.
hire me.
Yes.
I know y'all hiring.
Right. So then Jason comes home after crazy crazy day at work and sees the house is a mess. Okay.
A complete mess.
And Monica comes out, good morning,
hey,
babe.
babe.
So well rested. Hey, how you doing?
He like,
Like, I'll do the dish. She's like, you ain't do it all day, so
Right.
why
Why
start
bother?
now?
Right.
Why start now? Because I was thinking that too. I was like, she could have did the dishes. I was like,
Yeah.
why?
it takes 5 minutes
That's
tops,
it.
if that.
And what was her excuse?
That house was dirty.
She was in the back doing applications
Yeah.
and working.
She
on
got
music.
hella defensive. Like, girl.
She did, and I honestly felt that was like he was completely right the entire
Yeah,
time.
me
And
too.
then-
In most
and then-
cases, he is right.
And then on top of him being right in this situation, he still was like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's like
Yes.
I'm looking like, what are you apologizing
Yeah.
for?
yeah.
You
I was
ain't-
like,
you're
wow,
not
their
wrong.
communication is
Man, I
kind of
was
getting
watching
better.
this thing like, man, why is he upset? Like, you're not wrong, but he was still like, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
You know what?
He's
Don't even
not.
worry
He
about it.
doesn't
I
like to
understand.
argue.
He doesn't.
I understand, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, I understand. You know, you was back there to do your thing. It's cool. I watch it. She's like, no, I watch
Right.
it. But he's like, well, you should have been watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
You know?
That makes no. Because you know about I was doing, job interview all day, girl.
It takes.
And working on my music. Okay,
Fine.
let me hear a song.
Let me hear a song. You was working all day. Let me hear it.
Drop something right now.
Drop it. Be like Joseph. Let me hear it.
Let me hear it right now. Let me hear what you've been working on. So she gets hella defensive,
something
like,
right now.
just because I'm
She did get
unemployed,
defensive, yeah.
don't mean I'm gonna be like a housewife. And he's like, what does that even
Right.
mean?
Like, I'm not even. Where
What does that have to
I'm
do
not
with
even-
dishes?
Right. That has nothing to do with any of this. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I was on that part like, wait a minute.
No.
Why is she upset?
Yeah.
So later they end up talking about it. He tells her about the Elise situation and how they agree that Elise was wrong, of course.
Yeah.
So Monica's like, you said something about a girl named
Crazy, right? She
Candace?
was like, yeah to all that, but like, who's Carmen?
Yeah, right. Like, who's that? And he's like, my assistant.
You never mentioned her before.
Okay, well, I have an assistant. Like, what's the big deal?
Yep. See, and that was another thing on mine. I was like, man, this is really.
She's like Jordan,
Because I'm
looking for
looking
a
like,
problem.
I'm like, okay, even that's my did I have to tell you that I had an assistant? That was a
Right.
woman at my job
That's black
that I
and
go
young?
to that pays these bills. I
She
don't need to
had
tell you. I
21
don't need to
questions.
tell you anything
True.
about what's going on.
But she is, she's insecure and she thinks he's cheating because that's what she's used to.
Yeah.
That's what she used to.
She's like Jordan, looking for a problem.
yeah, but I'm looking
Yeah.
like you're gonna end up losing a great person,
Yeah.
or running a great person off with some old ways. You know, this man is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like,
she
he's
felt
legit.
like him not saying that he's working with another woman was a lie by omission. I said, girl, you're reaching.
I said, girl,
you
you
are
doing the
truly
most.
reaching. And they get
girl,
into
what?
another heated argument.
Yeah,
Like, every
but-
night.
But didn't they met the assistant? Didn't remember when they what was it episode? Was it 2?
She
or
met
3?
Elise. I don't think she met the assistant because I don't think I even met the assistant.
The one that she met originally when she
No.
first walked into the door at the photo shoot.
Yeah.
That's-
That's Elise.
That's Elise.
Elise is the white girl
Okay.
that's acting a fool.
Okay.
Carmen is his assistant, which is the black girl.
Okay.
That we never really met until this episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she ain't know nothing about her.
No.
Acting a fool.
Acting a fool.
Acting a complete fool.
And this is the most heated we ever seen Jason because he's cursing her
He's
out.
like, do I need to create a list of females? Like, I'm trying to vent to you about my day and you blowing mine.
it's
Like, you're
fed
talking
up.
about the
Fed
smallest
up, like,
thing right now.
Fed up. Like,
Of all
yo,
the things that I mentioned, you narrow it into the fact
man
that I
is
have an assistant.
fed up.
Right.
He's fed up. Like, yo,
She's
I
like,
am
don't
doing
curse at me.
the best I can do.
Yes.
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to hold you down. I had a long day at work today. So it's like, this day particularly, because there's been plenty of times he could have did that same exact thing
Right.
in other episodes. But today, like he, had to do that whole thing with his. So, he's a little wound up. Then I come
Yeah.
home. So not only am I wound up, I get home. there are dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know I
That's
like my
strike
house
2.
clean.
Now strike 3. You reaching for this other stuff. Nah, I'm finna lose it. Nah, because
Yeah,
I can't take it
add
no
up
more.
to here.
Yeah.
And even then, you know, it was like a real subtle, cause like a real subtle. This is what's going on, cause you know, like you said, he was cursing, but he, you know, he could have thought about everything else that happened and just completely just be like, you know what, get the hell out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what a woman would have did. You gotta leave. Like, come on, man. You see what I'm saying? We would have got kicked out. The woman would have been like, you know what, get your stuff. You gotta go. So he didn't even tell her to get out.
No, he didn't. He didn't because he has a lot of patience, but it's running out. It's running
That's
out.
what I'm saying. It is running out. So
So meanwhile, this is all happening. Alicia's on a date with this Hotep guy. He's talking about faux deep guy.
Faux deep, brother.
Talking about, what did he say?
He's just talking about female liberation. Like,
Yeah.
have a seat. I know he's sitting down, but have another seat.
Have another seat. Then he got the nerve to say Beyonce is damaging the black community. I'm like,
Houseway.
shut your mouth. Don't you
How?
ever bring up Beyonce.
Yeah, don't you
Houseway.
ever speak badly about Beyonce.
Don't you
Hell
dare.
are you talking about?
I think at that point he probably just trying to impress her.
I get,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
he is. Just trying
You
to.
want to make a good impression and make it seem like you know what you're talking about, or just bring up something that's, you know,
Not
that sounds
even.
real literal, and you just, you know. And she's already like, you ain't got to talk like that. I already want to smash. What's
Right,
up?
that's it. That's
Like,
all
forget
I'm
all this
here
you
for.
talking about. You trying to impress me. I already want to smash. Let's just leave.
Right.
You know? And it's crazy to see when the shoe is on the other foot, it's like, we really be doing that? Like, we really trying to do the most to even try to...
Yeah, trying to impress.
You know what I'm saying? To try to impress the dude. And
That's what he said. The first date's always you showing your best self.
you trying
like,
to show you... Yeah, but she's like, I don't want to hear none of that. Let's just
No.
leave.
I'm surprised she don't just like, meet me here. Like, meet me at this house.
Because it
my
will
house.
work. It will work.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
no.
it will work. That's what I'm like, yo, if you just say these things, because I think before she leaves, I think she says it.
Yeah, she says,
And he's like, all right.
yeah, he said, she said, I gotta
That was
go.
the calmest he was the entire date.
The whole date. He
Yeah.
was like,
Because he was on 10.
all right, cool.
She's like, I'll call you later. He's like, all right.
All right, girl, make your appointment.
Make your appointment.
Here for it.
So Monica, you know, she's mad about the whole situation or whatever. I don't know why
Yeah,
she's mad.
in the middle of their argument, she
Why?
left.
How's she mad? Because, yeah. How you mad?
And he's like, really? This is what we doing? You just gonna leave? We in the middle of something right now.
Right. We didn't even finish this.
He's already told you I'm not with the game. So if you're not gonna trust me, this ain't gonna work.
And still, he just like,
She said, I'll see you later.
he just like, all right, just still mad patient. And I'm like, man, it
Yeah.
could not have been me.
But didn't he say, like, if you don't stop that, this is going to be the end of us?
Yeah,
Something
he's like, if
that?
you can't trust me, this ain't gonna work. And she was just like, I'll see you later. She don't care.
Right. So Quincy ends up calling everybody over to have like an intervention.
Listen, of course, black women have to come to the rescue.
Yes,
Quincy
he
don't
said,
know what to do.
I called the ladies
I
here.
had to call the black women over.
Yes, because the black women going to save you,
Yes.
right?
He don't know what to do.
First of all, Jackson come out like, it's a game night tonight?
I'm not really ready, but sure. I'll
Sure,
start.
let me get the cards.
the car, they looking like it's a game, all right.
You're right. We got a game for you.
Jackson, we're here because we're concerned about you.
We heard about your dad. We're so sorry.
Yeah, we want to be here for you in any way we can.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm fine.
You're not fine, Jackson. Look, I called the ladies here because I don't know what else to do. All this drinking and everything, man. I don't want this to ruin you.
Ruin me?
Yes, ruin you.
Basically, Jackson is just like, you know, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like
I didn't respect him. I'm good.
I don't respect my dad. I'm not going to the funeral. I don't have a drinking problem. Quincy's like, you don't? Let me
Right.
Let me refresh
show
your
you.
memory real quick.
Let me refresh your memory. So he showed this vlog of Jackson still on the train station floor.
Talk about that nasty floor.
Oh my gosh. So he's like, he's just drunk, just talking about
Drunk up.
whatever.
Yeah. So I lost
the
my
vlog.
dad.
Yeah.
So he went live on the blog.
On
Drunk.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Well,
the
he
floor.
sent to Quincy.
Mess. A mess.
So this is the lowest point Jackson has ever been, and everybody's worried.
Yeah, they're all worried. They're like, listen, we can come to the funeral with you. Like, we here for you.
They really were supporting
He
him.
was like, I'm good.
So I'm
Thanks,
fine.
guys.
Yeah. So he's like, thanks, but no thanks. Goes to
Keep
his
that.
room. Right. So So Jordan is like, you know what? We need to call in the prayer warriors, okay? We need to come together. And they, you know,
Quincy
they had
leads us in prayer.
Yes, he did lead us. I love that scene, though. I love that cause that's all he really needs. So he needs some Jesus. He needs the Lord in his life.
Just a little bit of the man.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Get a prayer.
Inkling of the man.
It's going to get him through.
So just a little bit. Did you peep Quincy's arms? It's like, boy, what are you on swole for?
Yeah. His veins are popping out.
Were popping out. I guess because Alicia was near him. He had to flex real quick.
He had to
flex in the middle of prayer. That's not what that's there for. Okay?
You're annoying.
Listen, that was a window.
Yeah.
That was a window.
Girl?
You just let me heal.
He had been trying to get back. He had been trying to get with her like forever. So she's here now. I have an opportunity.
Yeah. You're supposed to be thinking about the Lord.
Listen, you can think that is the even bigger opportunity. Like when you got the Lord involved, you already know she's gonna come. If you trying to get somebody attention and they ain't coming, and you throw the Lord in there,
right.
You got you a chance.
I think that prayer.
You know
that's
what I mean?
what
I appreciate
Alicia
that. I appreciate that.
I'll think about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So they all start to leave, but Jordan's like, you know what? Uber Bay waiting for me downstairs, but I'm gonna talk to Jackson.
Let me do a one-on-one.
One-on-one, real quick.
So she asks him, like, why did you call me? And he tries to kiss her. And she's like, okay, listen, I'm going to act like that didn't happen. And don't let what happened at that gallery confuse her, right?
Yeah.
Get it together.
But I thought that was going to be a moment for them because a lot of people been waiting.
I did too.
They've been waiting. I thought it was.
I'm trying to figure out, okay, he's calling her. And then there's me. And I'm like, what is going on?
There's me.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, well,
what
is going on?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because a lot of people are wanting this to happen. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Don't know why. But Jordan's not with it. Unless she's fronting.
She could be. She is a fronter.
She could be.
Meanwhile, Quincy is asking Alicia, like, he got that authority, like, oh, you on dating apps now?
I can't wait for that moment.
Because if you are, then
you was waiting for it?
You must not want me anymore. She got so mad when he asked her. She just got up.
And he said it because my whole thing with them, he was like, you know, if we really done, you want to see other people, then tell me that.
Yeah.
You like, because
she got mad and got up.
But I agree. Alicia been kind of stringing him along. Like every time he asks her, she'd be like, like she just leaves. She won't answer the question.
Gets up and leaves. So he tried to kiss her too, but Jordan came and stopped, and she said, "I don't know."
She was with it though. She was
very with it.
Oh yeah.
She was very with it. Oh, she was with it. Yeah, she was with it.
Yep.
So Monica comes home with Jason's favorite beer, thinking that's going to solve things.
Right.
And then she's like, "Are you done with me, girl? What you thought?"
He's like,
why
your bags are packed by the door.
Yeah,
sis.
if you could just about face.
About face.
That would have really been.
Yeah.
That's what I would have. I mean, I thought was gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, he was like,
because she want to move however she want to move, and then think there's no consequences.
Yeah. Because he always forgives her. They have a little fight every episode. Yeah. And it's always cuddle up on the couch.
No, girl.
But this might be his final straw.
Yeah, because he looked pissed. Like, I'm done. We're not doing this again.
So Jordan packing her overnight bag, and Joseph and Jasmine come in. And Jasmine straight up like, he's back. He's trying to sell again. You know, she's over it.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And he did all this talking about how he a changed man, right? How he trying to live right. How he gonna prove himself? And now look at him.
Did you bring drugs into my house?
Man, y'all just don't understand, man. I've been going on.
We got it, Joseph. I want you to get all your shit, and I want you to get the fuck out.
Y'all agree with what Jasmine did?
Hell yeah.
You think?
But it's like, I'm telling your mom. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is the only way that he'll get it in his head, though.
It's like,
I understand that, but then too, I'm like, you're my girl.
Right.
You supposed to, you know, even
I'm sticking by you again for this bullshit.
Yeah, I already did it.
But I understand that. But this time I've tried before. Like, babe, I'm trying. These people are not giving me a chance.
Yeah, keep trying.
I can understand that too.
Yeah.
But you know, coming from ways, if you know that money over here is guaranteed, look, I'm trying. I did my best. It's not working. I need to make something happen. You know, so if you cannot just give me some time, maybe to see what happens, or you know, maybe she can help him. You know, hey, do you know somebody something?
Yeah.
Just don't go, just gonna rap. And then especially, you know, this is where I live. Why would you mess up where I live?
I know.
Maybe she didn't think
Keep
that
the drugs
Jordan
at
was
your
gonna
house.
I didn't
kick
think-
her out, kick him
that's
out.
what I
I think
think
that she
too.
thought Jordan was gonna convince him not to do it, not to
just
sell
yell at him a
drugs.
little bit.
Yeah, that's probably why she told.
She put him out. Like
She was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Pack your stuff and go.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
I don't think she was expecting that outcome. That's why
She
told
don't
her.
know Jordan. She
Right,
thinks
she
she
don't,
know
yeah.
Jordan because she
She
had
know.
one little
Y'all had
conversation.
one little kiki.
but that's why he was probably like, man, don't tell. I know how she gonna. Because he was probably telling like, I know what she's gonna do. Don't tell her. But she's like, no, I'm gonna tell her. He's like, man. So you know, he's in the place, man.
Yeah.
Joseph is in the place.
You just need to try harder. Keep going. Don't stop. It takes a long time to find a job a lot of the time.
But you know, when you're accustomed to something, you know it's guaranteed. You're gonna always, you know, probably wrap back around to it. It's like, okay, well, all this other stuff is failing. I'm gonna do what I know best. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go right back.
Yep. That ain't the answer.
It's not the answer. It's definitely not.
Don't do drugs, guys.
Don't do it.
Don't sell it either.
Don't do drugs.
Don't sell it either.
So
you didn't add that part. He said
You
what?
can buy it, though.
He said what?
I ain't gonna sell it, but I'll buy it.
So, and then we also see, what's her name? Alicia. She real cute, got her wine and her fruits. And first of all, did you think it was going to be the Hotep guy?
I was just about to ask
I did. I'm like, is it Fold Deep Brother? She's still doing
I knew it was
the
gonna be.
appointment?
I knew it was going to be Quincy.
I did too.
I knew it.
I
Because the way they had that moment.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. What was she eating those pineapples for, though?
You know why she was eating those pineapples.
Why was she eating those pineapples? I was curious. I don't know.
Why she was eating those
Why
pineapples.
she was eating those pineapples? What was she getting ready for?
Little sexy fruit.
You know what she about to get ready for.
Okay.
All right.
It's like, why is she eating those pineapples?
Meanwhile, Hotep he's still waiting on the phone.
He sure is.
Like, she said she was gonna call me.
So that's why I don't deal with these black sisters.
Right.
That's exactly why. It's like, God. This is exactly why. I took a chance.
I took a chance. Gave her the chance.
I done gave her my best impression.
Yes.
She still ain't called me. Dang.
All right, so let's get into the questions, comments, and concerns.
I know you guys are watching this series like we are, and I know you have questions, comments, and concerns. So let me walk you through how to send it to us. What you want to do, head over to seriouslypodcast.com, scroll on down to the bottom, type in that question, comment, or concern, hit that little send button, bloom, bow, padow. It's here, okay? And we're going to read it on the next episode.
That's right. And also use the hashtag SeriouslyRecap. So we're just going to read some YouTube comments and you just share your thoughts. Okay, so this one is from Jess. Great episode as usual. Jordan needs to ask Dre what his long-term career goals are. Just because he's broke now don't mean he plans on staying broke forever. What do you think? Well, I know you created a backstory. Like, what's his long-term goals? Is he saving for something?
Actually, yes, he is. You know, as he's a musician.
Yeah.
So you know, his lifetime thing is to make it big, doing what he loves to do, which is play the saxophone. And you know, with his manager and you know his bandmate and things like that. You know, I don't know if I've seen that. Remember in the episode, he has a bandmate and a manager. So we do a little traveling. You know, do a few things. But our ultimate goal is maybe to make it to Hollywood. So if ever Hollywood, wherever to call or to come and be like, hey, we want to use you guys or whatever the case may be, or I might have to leave. It's there. I can up and leave right now. I have this money saved. Let me know where to be, what time to be there. I have money saved. If I need to get an apartment or wherever it is I need to go or need to be, I can make that move.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So Jordan,
so if I got a group on it for a few years or whatever the case may be, I can do that because you know I'm gonna be good on the back end.
The next one is from Sweet Butterfly. She says, Jordan's man could be working at McDonald's, living in Section 8 housing, food stamp card with unlimited balance and Groupon dinner, dancing in a movie. He could still get it because he's creative with his, and he doesn't allow limited funds from treating Jordan to a real date. It's not the amount, it's the thought.
I agree.
It's not like he's taking her.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna go to McDonald's and like Albie's got that 2-for-1.
He has
like
thought out dates.
Yeah,
he thought about
creative dates.
I don't think she gives him enough credit. Like she's so focused on the smallest thing. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Get you, Jordan.
And again, I'm like, it's not coming out of your pocket. I'm not asking you for a tip. I'm not asking you to do anything.
It's
All
not
I'm
like she
asking
run
you to
into
do is
friends
just come with
too.
me.
Like it's not like
That's
you're
it.
really embarrassed. Like somebody
That's
saw
right.
you.
It's not you, it's me. Support me. Support me.
Trayvon Hubbard says Jordan really loves her brother. You can tell. If she didn't believe in him, she wouldn't be so hard on him. It's kind of like she has to use drastic measures in order to get through to him, like a mom would. I agree with that.
Yeah.
No,
I can, but too at the same time, he has a mother already. So you're my sister. You need to make sure I'm all right. I have nobody else out here. So I understand where you're coming from and stuff, love. Or you want to show me or teach me a lesson or whatever it is, but still I have nobody. So just like a mother, if I fall, they're gonna be like, okay, I got you, but don't do that like that no more.
right.
Like, okay, so you messed up, you jacked up, but come on home, we'll figure it out, and you go back out there and do it again.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like for Jordan, because she's so independent, she expects that of Joseph too. Like you shouldn't be depending on me to fix your problems all the time.
But he just got out
I'm
of
the
jail.
one. I got through it, so you should be able to get through life too.
Yeah, but like I said, but his journey is like I just got out of jail. So I can probably do what you do eventually, but right now everything is I'm back to square one. I'm at the bottom right now.
Yeah.
So I can do what you do, but I just need to get on my feet first. So touchy subject.
Yeah.
See some things.
Thing.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm London. I'm like, we filmed this, so I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen with me and her next. I don't know about everybody else.
Okay.
But
I know you can't give too much away, but I know my prediction is that he's gonna find those videos on that because we didn't talk about like what's the name? Quincy, they getting sponsorships now, and it's really going to start really getting some traction. So I think he's going to find some videos of her talking about him, and it's not going into. I
think he might break up with her.
Yeah,
because she's doing too much.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, listen, you're not worth all those Groupons
right.
I just
I'm
spent
anxious
on
to
you.
find out.
Yeah.
Too. I'm anxious to find out too.
See.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Good. All right. So Travis, thank you so much for coming through.
No
Seriously
problem.
Podcast.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Can you tell everyone where they can find you and also any upcoming projects you have?
Okay. Well, you guys can find me on social media at on Instagram at Travis.Cure, on Facebook just Travis Cure without the dot. I'm working on a Twitter right now. I don't have a Twitter, but I don't almost seem like it's pointless to even be on that thing. But whatever, everybody has it. Why not have it as a stream of networking? Snap, I have Snap. That's T Cure, I believe. And as far as upcoming projects, I'm hoping maybe to get some more work up here if I possibly can. But everything I'm getting now is in the South right now. So I have a movie getting ready to probably release in March.
Oh,
that just hit me. Yeah, I'm like, wow, that thing about to release in March. That's a movie, a thriller. You'll get to see another side of me in that one. Hopefully another web series and a couple shorts. I have a couple shorts coming up. I just did one. I got 2 more I'm gonna do. Maybe some, a few photos and things like that about to get ready to drop. But for the most part, I'm really trying to stay towards the acting. So with all that, man, I'm just, looking to do maybe some action. Maybe I'm really hoping that because for some reason they keep wanting me to take my shirt off, and I'm like, what's up with that? I don't understand.
I meant to ask about that at that date. I'm like, why does he have his shirt buttoned all the way down here
to the belly button?
To the belly button.
It wouldn't. Which date?
At the restaurant. At the restaurant. You and Jordan episode.
It wouldn't button.
No.
It wouldn't button.
No. I thought that was just his style.
No.
He does it on a regular.
No, because when we did when they told me I was coming out there to do the 4, we were filming straight through. I brought what I had. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna bring this. So when we started, filming the things, like, okay, we need another shirt for this one. I'm like, well, I ain't really have nothing else, and I don't want to go to the store and buy nothing. It's like 10 o'clock at night. We're filming, So I'm like, let me see what I got. I go in there and put out a shirt. I'm like, He's like, well, can you wear it? I'm like, it ain't gonna button really. He was like, man, he said, right now that's all we got. I'm like, okay, we gonna make it work, you know. So I'm like, it ain't gonna button. So I'm just kind of sitting here like this, you know. So you know, a lot of that stuff, man, we had to make it work because I could have just thrown like a white tee or something, but it's like it wouldn't have fit the whole scene. They'd be like, well, you know, they're in a nice restaurant. She looks real nice. He has on a white tee. What is that?
Okay, true.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, this is what I had in the bottom of the bag. Let me iron this thing. We gonna make it work.
Gotta make it work.
So that's what was going on with that
movie.
Yeah, but that thing would not. It wouldn't. Because it would have went. Nah, you would have seen it like stretching.
Right, like
then you would have been like,
right.
Well, the shirt don't fit.
But I would just put that to his character, like, you know, he's saving money, so he, you know,
You know what I mean?
he need new
Look,
clothes.
I bought this shirt on a discounted rate, girl. You know?
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we look forward to all your upcoming projects, and thanks again for coming through.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right,
Anytime.
guys.
Hopefully y'all have me back.
Yes.
Back.
Say what's up.
Okay.
What's
All
up?
right.
What's up? You gotta come back in the summer.
Yeah.
I definitely will. I plan on it coming in sometime.
Come through.
Because it's cold, man. It's
Yeah.
It ain't that
They
bad.
They don't get.
But I
like
guess
this in the
coming from
South.
you, Florida or Atlanta? You said.
I'm originally from Florida, but I live in
Okay.
Atlanta, and it gets
Okay.
pretty cold in Atlanta. But it
Yeah.
don't get this cold. This is a different kind of cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this cold is something serious. So I'm like, man.
And today's one of the nicer days.
Yeah.
Like outside, he was like, "It's
Nice.
cold out here." I said, "This is nothing.
This is nice.
This
You
is
know,
pre-summer."
so I had to try. Look, I'm trying to walk around with my jacket open. That thing got up in there. I said, "Oh no,
Zipper up.
oh no, hands freezing."
Oh my gosh, I can't.
No, definitely summertime.
Yes,
Definitely
come back.
sometime.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.